Hey guys, here are the top 10 historical figures who were way ahead of their time. Let's do this one. Number 10, Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was an Italian polymath of the High Renaissance who is widely considered to be one of the greatest painters of all time. But what many people do not know is that he also designed many modern machines centuries before they were invented. In his notebooks, da Vinci made detailed drawings and descriptions of inventions such as a helicopter, a tank, a machine gun, a robot, and even an armored car. These inventions were so advanced that they were not understood or appreciated until centuries later when modern technology finally caught up with them. For example, Da Vinci's helicopter design wasn't built until over 400 years after he drew it in his notebook. Similarly, his robot design wasn't realized until the 20th century. Number 9, Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was a brilliant Serbian-American inventor and electrical engineer who is best known for his contributions to the development of alternating current. However, he was also way ahead of his time in his concept of wireless energy. Tesla believed that it was possible to transmit electrical power wirelessly through the air, and he experimented with various methods to achieve this. Although he never successfully demonstrated wireless energy transmission, his ideas laid the foundation for the development of modern wireless technology such as radio, television, and Wi-Fi. Tesla's contemporaries did not understand or appreciate his concept of wireless energy, but today it is an integral part of our daily lives. Number 8, Hypatia. Hypatia was a female philosopher and scientist who lived in ancient Egypt in the 4th century AD. She was the head of the Neoplatonic school in Alexandria, where she taught philosophy and mathematics. Despite being a woman in a male-dominated field, Hypatia made significant contributions to the study of geometry and astronomy. She also developed a close relationship with the Roman philosopher Plotinus, who greatly influenced her thinking. Unfortunately, Hypatia met a tragic end when she was murdered by a Christian mob led by Cyril, the Bishop of Alexandria. Her death is considered a symbol of the decline of paganism and the rise of Christianity in the Roman Empire. Number 7, Ada Lovelace. Ada Lovelace was a British mathematician and writer who is best known for her work on Charles Babbage's analytical engine, the first general-purpose computer. While working on the project, Lovelace realized that the machine had the potential to do much more than just calculate numbers, and she wrote the first computer program ever for the analytical engine. This program was an algorithm for calculating Bernoulli numbers, and it included detailed instructions for how the machine should operate. Although the analytical engine was never completed, Lovelace's work on it laid the foundation for the development of modern computers and programming. As such, she is widely regarded as the world's first computer programmer. Number 6, Socrates. Socrates was an ancient Greek philosopher who is considered to be the founder of Western philosophy. He is best known for his method of questioning, which he used to challenge people's beliefs and encourage them to think critically. Socrates did not write any books, but his ideas were recorded by his students, Plato and Xenophon. According to Plato, Socrates would ask a series of questions to help people examine their own beliefs and the foundations of their knowledge. This method of questioning is now known as the Socratic method, and it remains an important tool for critical thinking and problem solving. Socrates was a controversial figure in ancient Athens, and he was eventually put on trial for impiety and corrupting the youth. He was sentenced to death, and he died by drinking a cup of poisoned hemlock. Number 5, Galileo. Galileo was an Italian astronomer and physicist who was considered to be the father of modern astronomy. He is best known for his observations of the moons of Jupiter and his support for the heliocentric theory, which placed the sun at the center of the solar system. Galileo made these discoveries using a telescope, which he had improved upon to make it more powerful. His observations of Jupiter's moons provided evidence against the long-held belief that the Earth was the center of the universe. By showing that other planets could have moons of their own, Galileo supported the heliocentric theory proposed by Nicolaus Copernicus. The Catholic Church opposed this theory because it contradicted the biblical account of creation. As a result, Galileo was put on trial and forced to recant his support for heliocentrism. He was then put under house arrest for the rest of his life. Number 4, Mary Anning. Mary Anning was an English fossil collector and dealer who made some of the most important discoveries in the history of paleontology. She lived in the seaside town of Lyme Regis, where she spent hours searching for fossils in the cliffs and rocks. During the early 19th century, Anning discovered several complete skeletons of prehistoric creatures, including an ichthyosaur, a plesiosaur, and a coelophysis. Her discoveries helped to establish the science of paleontology and provided valuable insights into the history of life on Earth. However, Anning was not a scientist herself, and she struggled to gain recognition for her discoveries. Despite the challenges she faced, Anning's discoveries paved the way for future generations of paleontologists, and she is considered a pioneer of the field. Number 3, Giordano Bruno. Giordano Bruno was an Italian Dominican friar, philosopher and scientist who was born in 1548. He was known for his radical views on the universe, which were far ahead of his time. Bruno believed that the universe was infinite and that the Earth was not the center of it. Instead, he thought that the sun was just one of many stars in the night sky, each surrounded by its own planets. These ideas were similar to those of Nicholas Copernicus and Galileo Galilei, who were also challenging the prevailing geocentric view of the universe. However, unlike Copernicus and Galileo, Bruno was more willing to speculate about the possibility of other inhabited worlds and even talked about multiverses. Unfortunately, Bruno's views were considered heretical by the Catholic Church, and he was put on trial for heresy. He refused to recant his beliefs and was burned at the stake in 1600. Number 2, Alan Turing. Alan Turing was a British mathematician and computer scientist who is considered to be the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. He was born in 1912 and died in 1954. During World War II, Turing worked at Bletchley Park, where he played a crucial role in breaking the German Enigma code. After the war, he returned to mathematics and computer science and made significant contributions to the field. Turing is best known for his paper on the Turing machine, a theoretical model of computation that laid the foundation for the development of modern computers. He also proposed the Turing test as a way to determine whether a machine could think like a human. Although Turing's work was highly influential, he faced persecution for his homosexuality and was forced to resign from his position at Cambridge University. Number 1, Wang Zhenyi. Wang Zhenyi was a female astronomer, a mathematician, who lived in China during the Qing dynasty. She was born in 1808 and died in 1844. Despite the fact that women were not allowed to take part in scientific research or higher education in China at the time, Wang Zhenyi managed to become one of the most important astronomers of her generation. She made significant contributions to the study of comets and other celestial phenomena and was the first Chinese woman to write a book on astronomy. Wang Zhenyi's work was highly influential in China and Japan, and she is considered a pioneer of Chinese astronomy. That's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time.